everybody. My name is Engineer Shiyemish, and I am your comedy exchange student this evening. I've been drinking, I've been smoking, and I am operating on my fourth language. Thank you. Do we have any English scholars in the audience? Yeah, fuck those people. Fuck them. I've been operating on this broken English since I got here. It's been 20 years. It's November. It's Men's Mental Health Month. Anyone? Anyone in therapy? Yeah, fuck therapy as well. Fuck it. I lost my faith in therapy long time ago. Right now you're experiencing the pinnacle of my English skills. But 20 years ago I sat through couples therapy without understanding half of what was going on. This was before the smartphones too. So I had to walk in there with a dictionary. Because they were using big words like empathy. Evidently that's important for a relationship. And then what's the one where nobody's happy? Compromise, yes. What a fucking American thing to do, compromise. We all have to be unhappy for this relationship to continue. Unfucking believable. And then the last coupling therapy shit that I went through, by that time I had earned my citizenship, so I was a full-on American. So I went, what a true American would do, I created checks and balances. So on Monday, I was going to my couples therapy, and then on Thursday, I was going to my individual therapy. On Monday, at the couples therapy, I was called a narcissist. Yeah, terrible. But then come Thursday, at my individual therapy, I was called very smart, extremely capable, that I should have no fear, achieving my American dreams. Thus, my lack of faith in Western psychology. I'm from Turkey. The Middle Eastern brain and Western psychology doesn't go together. Because over here at my individual therapy, the therapist told me that I need to lower my expectations on people in order to be happy. Where I come from, each of us is a god, and we possess this amazing potential to be great and awesome. But I have to accept mediocrity so I can be happy. It's fucking nonsense. It's fucking nonsense. Language has always been a problem for me, even though right now you're experiencing the pinnacle of my English skills. First time my boss described my work output, he said, "You pay peanuts, you get monkeys." Yeah, don't feel sorry for me. I do much better now. Look at me. I'm here telling you guys dick jokes. So I'm okay. But phrasing is very important, right? You use a couple of words to describe a 1,000-word situation. And I'm still fascinated by phrases. Recently, I heard a new one. A lady described herself as flat-chested as a Japanese schoolboy. I was doing sound at that show. I lowered my headphones and I'm like, what did she say? Can she say that? Is that Asian hate? So I went home and checked with the native speaker, and they said, yeah, it's a thing. We use that. Now we can ask questions to this thing. Do people know that we have a phrase like this in Japan? Isn't a schoolboy a schoolboy? Why are we outsourcing this one? Why not an American flat-chested schoolboy? Then I thought to myself, perhaps we are running out of flat-chested American schoolboys. I don't know, language, right? I'm an immigrant, And just like some of you, I don't like immigrants either. Not all of them. Particular types, like competitive ones. I got into a cab the other day. The guy was from Syria. I'm from Turkey. I said, Selam alaikum. He said, alaikum salam. We took our masks off and it was on. Now we're competing who the better Muslim is in that taxi cab. He came at me hard. He goes, Engin, is it true that Turkish people use alcohol during Ramadan? I'm like, yes. My grandpa did it, my dad did it, I do it. He goes, what kind of Muslim does that? This kind, bro. This kind does. We're in America. Catch up. You see, immigration doesn't happen to everybody the same way. It's like merging onto the highway. One of us, we do 75, you don't even feel me. And some other asshole tries to get on the same highway doing 15, holding up the traffic, right? So this competition abruptly ended when we reached to my destination, which was the strip club. He didn't like that at all. He looked over, he goes, he just said some Arabic prayer. Although he was the better Muslim, I was the better immigrant, I gave him 5 stars. I thought to myself, let him wait for his 72 virgins. He brought me to the cities. You know, I have fantasies. What am I going to do with 72 virgins anyway? Like, imagine me with 72 virgins in the same room. It would look something like this.
Somebody Google big Turkish dick.
Some experience is required.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. As an immigrant, I love being in this country. Everything about this country pumps me with immigrant optimism. Like, for example, in this country, you can buy a jacket, wear it for 17 months, and return it for a full refund. Once in a while, I grab a jacket, and my girlfriend asks, where are you going? I tell her, I'm going to be an American today. I'm going to bitch and complain long enough. I'll probably come back with either 2 jackets or more money than I spent. And it happens. It happens exactly that way. So with that, I'm pumped with immigrant optimism. And like Levi hates it, how optimistic I am about life. Yeah. See? I'm always chirping about things, and then people come up to me with their problems. And I solve them. And this lady came up to me. She was a yoga teacher. She said, Engin, I'm from Sebastopol. I said, yeah, sometimes that is a problem.
Yeah.
She goes, what's going on? She goes, Engin, these planets are not aligned with these planets, and it's full moon. My day's going terrible. I said, sit down, sit down. Let me talk to you about full moon in Turkey. She goes, what? I'm like, sit down. In Turkey, ladies and gentlemen, full moon is an extremely romantic thing. We write songs about it. We write poems about it. And then a man can only dream about kissing a girl under the moon shadow. She goes, why are you telling me these things? I'm like, I think you're 100% responsible for your shitty day. You need to fucking change your attitude. She deleted me on Facebook. And then, what's that?
The virgin.
Who's funnier than me?
The virgin.
A virgin?
Yeah.
Unlikely. Unlikely. They're a virgin. Well, how am I doing for time?
You're on 1 minute. I don't know.
Okay, I'll leave you guys with this. The pinnacle of my immigrant optimism that I personally experienced. It was right at the beginning of the pandemic. You were afraid, I was afraid. They were bombarding us with doom and gloom news through media, social media, newspaper, and everything. I have kids. I have a business. I have this.
Yeah.
I'm part of other communities. And I'm thinking about all this stuff, walking back and forth in my backyard, and my chest started to cave in. I was like, ow. At the time, I'm 45, so this could be a widowmaker. And I'm thinking, oh my God, is this what's gonna take me out? Is this what's gonna kill me? And right there, right then, the immigrant optimism kicked in, and I thought to myself, if I die now, I don't have to worry about any of this shit anymore. Just like you, I laughed. And when I laughed, I farted. And when I farted, my chest pain went away. So ladies and gentlemen, the moral of the story is stress makes gas. My name is Ian. Have a fantastic weekend and the rest of your life.
Yes, you'll image, everybody. All right, ladies and gentlemen.